All right, and welcome everyone to another Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. As you can see, there's only three of us tonight. That's right, three of us. Somebody decided to go to watch a play. Whatever.
That's okay, Hamilton, we don't need him here.
What a loser. All right, gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Doing well. How are you, Ed?
Oh, you know how this. Oh, and by the way, did you guys know that this show is brought to you by our main sponsor? Oh, what is it again, boys and girls?
Old Fort Baseball Co.
That's right. If you use code DadHat15 at checkout, Brett, this is for you. You can get 15% off of your purchase. So make sure you use code DadHat15 at checkout. So, all right, Mr. Prospector, we'll start with you. All pinked out tonight. What you drinking? What you wearing, my friend?
So I'll start with what I'm drinking. First of all, I've got my LSU cup. Go Tigers! Not in the college football playoff, but we move. We've got some 7-Up Shirley Temple in it. So
I'm sorry, come again.
We have 7-Up the Shirley Temple flavor. That's the new one that they came out with. So
it goes with the hat and the hoodie.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The hoodie is actually
what's up, Eddie?
Like an orchid or like a lavender color, and then I've got the pink hat with the it's the Mother's Day hat from the Salt Lake Bees. It's hard to see the pink, but either way, there we go. There's a little bit of it.
I like it.
That was part of that huge sale that the Bees team store had that I know the influencer and I took advantage of with I think this was like a $10 hat. So
I was very proud of myself that I did not partake.
You didn't tell me about that one. You just told me about the.
I told you about the sale, bro.
Not the Occidental, just the Occidentals.
Well, that's because I know you don't want to buy all of them. You like the 9 initiative, and so I was looking out for you.
He did take care of,
Yeah, I was looking out for my guy Eric Prophet. The big heart for him.
That's right.
Love you, Eric Prophet.
At least somebody does.
I do. You're
the only one.
Yeah, well, you got to hear big heart right here. Big heart.
Okay, moving on.
Anyways, that's what I got tonight.
All right, Eric, what's up, my man, Mr. Influencer?
Yeah, feeling terrible tonight. Joe and I just got done on a 2-mile run, so my legs are dead.
Oh, so jello.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm here. Got my gray pop windsurge hat on. So it was announced today after 42 years. Obviously wasn't with Wichita for 42 years, but the president, Jay Miller, really nice guy. Loved running into him at all the ball games. And I threw out the first pitch probably late in the season. And when I went up to him to say hi before I went out there to throw out the first pitch, he goes, "I need you to throw a strike down the middle. I have $5 on you that you're going to have the best pitch." Super nice guy. He took us up into the owner's suite so we could be up in the suite before. And so Jay Miller, president of the Wind Surge, is retiring today after 42 years in baseball. So I got the Wind Surge in honor of him. And then I got the pineapple whip treat that I've had a few other times. So that's what I got tonight. And then starting tomorrow, my friend and I do the 12 days of Beermas, where we will each pick out 6 beers. And so then my 6 and his 6, and we'll rotate every other day. So like I'm evens, he's odds. So we'll start tomorrow, run through Christmas Eve. We wrap little labels around it and we drink the beers blind. So we don't know what it is while we're drinking it unless it's our own. But we've been doing it for 5 years and that kicks off tomorrow. So we have like an Instagram page.
I was just about to ask that.
ProSide_beers. And so follow us on there if you want to see what beers we're drinking this holiday season starting tomorrow.
I like it. What that diet like though with the Shirley Temple? What's your diet like? My on Twitter, they want to know.
What's my diet?
No, not your diet. Eric's diet.
Ah.
No, got it. All right, moving on. All right. So as far as I'm wearing my cookies hat today. Look at
Cookies.
that thing, 920. And then I'm drinking water tonight, eating some gummy bears. But before we continue, I would like to bring our producer in and ask him what he is wearing, what he is drinking. What's
Good
up,
evening,
Virgil?
everybody. Tonight's hat is the Kannapolis Intimidators.
Oof.
Such a good
They
hat.
were
Such a
able to pick this one up the last season before they moved on. And I am drinking another Trim Tab Senior Bowl All-Star Lager.
Eric gets in and he look at her. He perked up real quick as soon as she said. He's like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
So
Well, an all-star lager for an all-star producer. That's fitting.
Oh, you're so kind. You're so kind.
Just saying.
here we go. Just you wear it. It's coming more of those. All right.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Virgil, the producer, my friend. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
All right, gentlemen. We ran the poll on Tuesday. It ran all the way till recently. Okay. And wanted to make sure that you guys knew what the status of the poll was for the. Excuse me, I apologize for the dumpster fire of the week. Okay, and I want to get your opinion. What did you guys vote for?
Kirk Cousins.
All right, you voted for Kirk Cousins, Prospector.
I voted for Alabama AD Greg Byrne.
Well, so I would have voted for Alabama AD, and with 55.6% of the votes, Alabama AD won. In third place, actually tied for last place, were the Cowboys special teams and Kirk Cousins, just so you guys know. So there it is. Alabama AD has taken the, which by the way, I should have put another one, and I didn't put it, and I should have. The state of Ohio for putting, first of all, I'm okay with the legislation. It could not be the state of Ohio because, and as we know, Michigan planted the flag as soon as they beat Ohio State. So Ohio State could not have been the one to make this legislation to make it a felony if you plant the flag at a football game, which is stupid. So I should have put them on the dumpster fire of the week. Actually, I should have just put the legislator. I don't know who it was. Probably some turd nugget. So I just wanted to put that out there. And that's why Ohio gets made fun of because of stupid things like that. So,
Yeah. Our esteemed producer Virgil said Josh Williams.
Josh Williams, thank you, sir. A turd nugget. Sounds like a turd nugget. So, all right. So, I just wanted to make sure that who are in the playoffs so far? It's, the three of us, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to
Right
make
here?
sure. Yeah.
Right
Just
here?
wanted to make sure we're still in the playoffs. I
Yeah.
just need to make sure that this game kicks off the right way, dude. This game sucks right now.
Well,
Yeah, it's terrible. Cooper Kupp, 0 catches for 0 yards, 3 targets. Congratulations, Patrick.
yeah. Well, we all know that you're going to win when your guy gets like 5,000 yards or whatever, when the rest of your team balls out, and Cooper Kupp will have like 200 yards in the second half.
It's 3-0 with 7:45 left in the second quarter, guys.
Yeah. It's just been a
3-0.
horrible game all around.
My God. Also, it's been raining like crazy, so there's that. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So St. Louis has punted 5 straight. So that's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
So,
look, Brett's in the off season.
Cancun on 3.
Yeah. Well, apparently also in the off season, you go to place.
so I want to ask you guys. We were talking about this on our text message thread, and there has been it has been very polarizing that Bill Belichick is now officially, he was introduced today as the head coach of the University of North Carolina, UNC. I'm of the belief that I think this is a good thing for college football. And I can't remember where was it that I heard it is that, listen, the Big Ten schedule was released, the SEC schedule was released, and no one cared one bit about the schedule because all that conversation was what? Bill Belichick. And I'm trying to figure out why this is such a like I mean, I get it, right? He was fired technically from New England, and the NFL really don't want him, if you think about it. And then we have him here now. Like, I mean, I like, what do you guys think?
I don't think it's a bad thing. I just don't really understand it. Why the teams don't want him in the NFL. I mean, I guess if you don't have Tom Brady, maybe you can't do like you did on a consistent basis. But
but he did okay with Matt Castle.
Matt Castle. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be I don't know, maybe weird or difficult because he's actually going to have to recruit. And obviously in NFL, they're already there. He doesn't have to be like, hey, give me this 18-year-old kid. So I think that's going to be, how a lot of these coaches are 30s, so they can relate to 18 to 20-year-olds better. How is a 72-year-old going to relate to a 18-year-old freshman kid coming in? And are they going to be able to put up with his, how he's always like in press conferences where he's just talking like Patrick usually does?
Are we going by the notion that he has been like that for the last so many years, that he's going to be the same person that he was in New England?
Not necessarily,
because I saw the press conference today, and the dude looked like he was laughing. He was comfortable. He was like a totally different Bill Belichick than what we remember at New England. It was a little surreal. I'm not gonna lie.
And Virgil brings up a great point that he's going to be paid $10 million, which is double what Mac Brown had before he left. And so I think, and to your point, Ed, I think that the reason that the focus was on Bill Belichick is because it is Bill Belichick. I mean,
correct.
He's bigger than a program, like it or not, especially with a program that has not been, like consistently successful. Like,
they haven't won the ACC since like the 80s, from what I understand. Yeah,
they've had a respectable program, but they've not been like that title-winning program. They're not going to college football playoffs. They're so I think that's why he's the story rather than the schedule. And I think it's going to be hard for him to recruit. I think the only way he is successful in that is if he gets the right staff around him that knows how to do all that. But one advantage I think he will bring to the job is with NIL, it's operating a lot more like a pro style anyway.
I was just going to
So he's going to know those types of things. And I don't think he minds that responsibility because he's been that way in the pros. These coaches like Gus Malzahn, who just left Central Florida to go be offensive coordinator at Florida State, he didn't want to do that anymore because he thinks he's an old style college coach. Yeah. So Bill Belichick is an old style coach, but he's been dealing with pros. So now that these players are being paid, it's treated more like a professional business. So I think it's going to be a smoother transition, I think, than it would otherwise be.
And by the way, thank you, Virgil. The last ACC conference championship was 1980. So they really have not done much of anything. Even if, like, let's just say that he doesn't bring a championship to North Carolina, at the very least, NIL, like you said, it's like it's being run like a pro sports now with the transfer portal, with NIL. I think this could be a really good thing. You got Mike Lombardi now, who's going to be the GM, I guess, for all. So.
We're seeing that a lot more where colleges are starting to have GMs, or at least name them as such. Maybe
Andrew Luck.
Maybe exactly. In Stanford, maybe they had somebody doing similar, but maybe, I don't know. I just feel like now we're hearing more about GMs in college, which sounds kind of weird.
Yep.
It's the same, but it's different. Dion at Colorado, huge name because he was so successful in the NFL.
He also brought two really good players with him. Everybody
wants to play for him, and then everybody wants to see him coach and see his teams. So Colorado's selling out their game. So I bet North Carolina, who's been more of a basketball school, is going to, even though depending on what type of success they have, they will probably have a ton of people wanting. And then, we keep saying, is it going to be hard for him to recruit 18-year-olds? At the same time, if they know, hey, it's Bill Belichick, I want to go play for him. And so maybe it's not quite as hard. So that's just a thought.
No,
And
really
it's
good
all
point.
Lynn brings out the great stat here. There's a buyout clause in his contract for $10 million. June 1st of 2025, that buyout drops to $1 million. I think this was they both got what they wanted. Both, and I'm talking about Bill Belichick and UNC got what they wanted. Like, I mean, he wants to be part of that. So good for him. And then Brett says that a former professional owner just said colleges will be selling their teams in the near future, NFL minor leagues. I don't know if it's going to be like that. I mean, I can't say never. You know what I'm saying? Because we never know.
Yeah.
So.
So Diamond Baseball Holdings is now going to buy college football teams?
I mean, listen.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah. Well, I think Eric made a good point about the managers. You've even seen in college programs that how much they're paying these people, and they're locking them up to big contracts to try to prevent them from leaving. Like Alabama did it.
Right.
Yeah, and I think it's a sign of the times to come. They know that, like you guys said, the position wasn't really that important before, and now it's become increasingly important. And now there are bidding wars to try to get the best ones. So it's so you see big programs investing big money to do things like that.
I got you. I mean, I get it, right? So should be interesting.
So I had a side note still about college football, but what about these coaches like Scott Frost going back to UCF and Rich Rod going back to West Virginia? What's with these coaches leaving these programs and then going back to them after Rich Rod hadn't been in West Virginia for a while? But now, I mean, Scott Frost, it's only been 4 or 5 years, maybe, if that.
Yeah. Well, and especially with the way Rich Rod left West Virginia when he went to Michigan. I mean, people don't remember that one went to court over like the manner in which he left. So it was something like that. Maybe Virgil can correct me on that. I don't know if it was court, but there was a very bitter parting between the two sides because he left for the Michigan job, and there was something about, I want to say it was like the buyout or something along those lines. And it was not a very peaceful parting of ways at the very least. So it's interesting how after time all is forgiven, and he's back in Morgantown.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. Some more chads. You know what? I don't know what's going on with my internet, guys. So I'm gonna jump off here real quick here. And then guys continue on, and I'll be right back because
apparently you have my internet.
I do have your internet tonight. I do. I don't know what's going on, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's okay. At least I can stay connected most of the time. Yeah, it's true. I have crap internet. I understand.
It's just you and I.
That's right. Am I pointing the right way now?
There you go. You figured it out.
Look at that. It's only taken like 5 months. You know, we're a real professional show here.
That's right.
But what do you think about those moves, Eric? About since you brought it up, like, what are your thoughts on Rich Rod going back to West Virginia and Scott Frost going back to Nebraska?
Well, with Scott Frost
going back to UCF,
UCF, yeah. With Scott Frost going to UCF, obviously they won the pretend national championship that they claim. I forgot what year that was. Virgil could probably look it up, but somebody has to love me because it's sure not her. But he obviously had a chance because of his success at UCF, went to Nebraska, but just was not good. Obviously, he played there and was really good. But for whatever reason, just coaching in the Pac-10, Pac-12, Pac whatever number it was at the time, for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. So I think UCF's probably a better fit for him. Obviously, he really enjoyed it if he wants to go back. Richard Rodriguez, obviously, what was he with Michigan there at some point, and he was not good. So, I mean, he was pretty good at West Virginia. Obviously in the timing of when were they in the Big 12 at the time that he was there?
I want to say they were.
Okay.
And by the way, I was incorrect about a court case between them. I apologize to our chat. I got that wrong. So that's why I should probably check my facts before I say things. So apologies to our chat.
We have a producer, so he'll correct us. So,
Yeah.
2017 was the national, what they claimed as the national champion season. So, guess it's been 7 years. It's once you hit past 2020, you don't have any clue what time it is. But um, obviously, with the Big 12 now, you've got Texas and OU gone. So you got some new players. Arizona State, obviously, no one they were predicted to finish last in the Big 12 and won the title. Colorado is pretty good right now. We'll have to
Yep.
see what happens with them now that Shadur is going to graduate and Travis Hunter is going to go pro. So we'll see kind of what they're going to be like. But I mean, if he's back and can be any near competitive, I mean, I think that's probably a good move for him because
Yeah.
I think West Virginia can be successful in the Big 12 just because you don't have these big names like a Texas and OU anymore. There's obviously the good teams, but they could continually compete. And now that they have the 12-team playoff, he could easily get them in the playoff. So,
Yeah. And Virgil brings up a good point because after Michigan, it was a few years, I think, in between, but he ended up at Arizona before that worked out. And then Jacksonville State the last 3 years.
That's right. I remember Arizona. Was Jacksonville State the one that Dion was at prior to Colorado?
No, that's Jackson State.
Okay, Jackson State, not Jacksonville State. That's confusing.
Yeah, Jackson State, and that's where Shador and Travis Hunter were as well before they transferred to Colorado.
Okay, I knew Shadur was. I didn't know that Travis was with him there.
Travis was, yeah, he was a Florida State recruit originally, and then he flipped on signing day from Florida State to Jackson State. So it was and as you said earlier, that was because of Deion Sanders. I mean, that was purely because of Deion Sanders being who he is and the way he influences other people.
Well, obviously, you got the P4 school, the Big 12, Colorado. They started out 1-11, and then he came in and got them up to, I think, 4 wins last year, and then they were 7-5, 8-4 this year. So he's gradually getting better each year. Dion is in Colorado, so obviously you can see just how he's getting those guys, he's getting those big recruits. So like I said, I'm just curious to see now that his son's gone, who had a really good year, throwing the football, and Travis Hunter is probably going to win the Heisman, even though it should be Genty. I'd be curious to see 9-3. So I was close, 7-5, 8-4, 9-3. Just keep going a little bit higher. Thanks, Virgil. But we'll have to see how they can be. So yeah, Johnny, switching quick gears here over to UAB. Johnny's not a big fan of Trent Dilfer as the Alabama Birmingham head coach. They brought him back again coming this next year after a horrendous 2024 football season. I believe it was his first year. Didn't go over very well, but so if anybody wants Trent Dilfer, Johnny does not want him at UAB.
Maybe you can get the Marlins to trade him.
Well, they already got rid of his favorite, Jake Berger.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the rich get richer, with the Texas Rangers. I mean, not the richest, but they're one of the richer teams. So they got Eovaldi, and then they got Jake Berger. So
that's right. We should do our NFL picks before Ed hops back in here, so he doesn't get to give us his picks.
I heard that Ed was picking the Browns for every game. So producer Virgil, I mean, I remember. I think it was Cleveland Browns for every game, and if they're not even playing in it, he picks the Browns. So,
correct. Mark him down, Virgil.
Yeah, so I think that was official. I mean, it's on the DHC Sports Show that it was said, so I think that goes down as official. Anyways,
well, just kind of staying on college football here a little bit until Ed gets back on, then we can switch over to NFL. So, obviously, a week from tomorrow starts the college football playoff. So I'm really excited to see just kind of the whole format with the 12 teams this year, see how that kind of plays out. I think I'd mentioned this a while back. Teams have played 12 games, 11 games, 12 games so far, right? Some of them had conference championships they played in. Some of them haven't. So some of the 12 teams didn't play in their conference championship game. Some did. To win the national championship, you're playing 3 to 4 more games. So what does that do to the teams that are playing 15, 16 games instead of like a 12, 13, 14 game schedule? I'd be curious to see. Now, obviously, they've had 3 weeks in between, like when Notre Dame's last played, 2 weeks between when the conference champions have played last. So I'd be curious. I mean, they're getting a little bit of rest. And then I think, well, somebody has to run the show with Patrick and I. So I'm not just going to let Patrick talk the whole time. I got to be here. So sorry, Mrs. Influencer, for talking so much that Ed's not here. But anyways.
Well, I did have a question for you regarding that, though. With guys that are getting ready to this time of year, getting ready to go to the NFL, right? I mean, there's always the risk that you run of during bowl games of guys sitting out because they want to protect their draft stock. Do you think that changes now that NIL is here? Now that they're getting paid to do these games, or do you think that teams that have people in the CFP are going to be affected? Do you think they're going to have guys sit out, or are they going to play in the college football playoff because they have a chance to win a championship, or how do you see that working out?
Oh, look who it is.
Hey, I'm back.
Hi, Ed.
Hey.
Hi, Ed.
I was accused of talking, actually talking while you were out. So Patrick was asking, now that we're in the playoffs starting next Friday, here in the past, you've had guys that have sat out their bowl game so they didn't get hurt, for their draft stock or whatever, and wants to know with the NIL where they're getting paid now, with the playoffs where there's a chance they could play 2, 3, 4 more games, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Do they sit out? I honestly think they'll probably play the majority of them. You may have a guy here or there, but if you're playing for a title,
yeah,
I don't know why you would sit out, especially if you are getting paid quite a bit.
I don't see why not.
Any of these non-playoff bowl games, I would say that's probably still going to happen. But I think these 12 teams that are in the playoffs have a very good shot of having majority of their guys stay in.
Yeah. Well, and I hadn't heard that anyone was. It's just one of those things I think about this time of year, like under the old system.
Oh,
guys,
yeah, for sure.
Guys would value, especially like those first round picks would be protecting their draft stocks because they didn't want to run the risk of getting hurt. So
let me ask you this. Do they have anything in their contract with NIL that they have to play?
Well, that's something that Phil brings up too, making part of their NIL deal.
Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't know. Could be, should be.
Yeah. If you're going to pay these kids all this money, you want to make sure that,
it's like in the pros, you play the full season. You don't just get to sit out 100%. Because you want to. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Like for Colorado, who's not in there, I would say that probably Shadur and Travis would not play if they were in the playoff. I bet they would, but I doubt they'll play in this. And then that gives them a chance to see who the next, wave of guys are. I know, albeit one game, but if they know 2 weeks in advance before the bowl game, how many weeks that the quarterback or whoever's not going to play, bring the next guy up. They get valuable practice time. They get that live game experience, and that could help them, the next year. Like last year, we had Sam Hartman at Notre Dame. He didn't end up playing in the bowl game, so they had Steve Peanut Butter and Jelly that came in to play. But then we ended up and got Riley Leonard to transfer over. But that was some valuable game time that and Jelly got to play and everything. So
bless his heart.
Was it preceded with bless his heart? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Bless your heart. Hey, listen, if anybody says bless your heart, it's not a compliment. It is not a compliment.
I know we don't talk about soccer much here, but at the Atlanta United soccer games, whenever there's an opposing player that's on the ground pretending like he's hurt, there's a whole chant that we do, and we go, "Bless your heart."
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
that's one of the biggest things that annoys me about men's soccer. The you bumped me, I'm hurt,
and then get carried off on a stretcher.
Oh, so annoying.
But have you noticed that that's a delay tactic in the NFL now? Like you're seeing more of that.
Oh yeah,
guys,
absolutely.
Like feigning injury, and I mean that's a classic tactic in soccer, particularly in European football. I mean it's just been.
It annoys me to the end. I'm not even gonna lie.
Don't blame me.
They need to be penalized. They absolutely need to be penalized for if you're a team that does that, you need to be penalized because that's just stupid. I hate it.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Eric? What's wrong? Talk to us.
3 for 11 for 15 yards for Stafford. 3-3 with a minute left. Ridiculous.
Puka Nacua has 2 receptions for 11 yards. So
Cooper Kupp has 0 catches for 0 yards. Congratulations, Patrick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it's one player in one game, but I mean, it's not like Isaac Guerrero is, lighting it up. I think he's got 17 yards.
But 2 receptions for 6 yards, so you've got receptions right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another one. 3 tennis ball between sets. Why do you need that many tennis ball? You're only using one.
Wait a minute. Why are we talking tennis?
I'm just saying. The whole sport annoys me.
Maria Sharapova or Anna Kournikova?
Anna Kournikova.
Wow.
I agree.
There was no hesitation there.
Not
Wow.
at all.
I
Not at
agree.
all.
That's the only
And
tennis
that's
we can talk.
Move. Yeah, exactly. Thanks.
Yeah, that's the limit. That's the limit of our tennis talk.
That was it. We moving on.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
well, sorry about my my presence not being here. Apparently we're having an outage for my internet. So, fun stuff.
Well, see, I never have an outage, and mine is still like that. So.
Another hurricane?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah, no lie. I told your Vegas story today, Ed. No lie.
Oh,
I was telling that to a friend of mine. They're like, "That sucks." I said,
Yeah,
"Yeah."
that
I said,
sure
"We had about
did."
3 or 4 because we had not to get off topic, other than to say we had one of my coworkers, my boss actually was going through Charlotte, and they had some of her colleagues got caught at the Charlotte airport, and I said, "My friend Ed knows about that."
Well.
Yeah, they didn't get in until like 24 more than 24 hours after they left. So
Yowza.
The DHC Sports Show producer says, "Pay your bill, Ed. Your internet bill, your electricity bill, all of it. Pay it."
Yeah.
Virgil, the producer, already talking shit to me. That's just amazing.
Yeah. Virgil, I'm gonna have to upgrade my internet to whatever these guys have, if I can even get it. I'm in Georgia, so who knows?
Fun stuff. So before we continue, and I don't know if you guys talked about this before I disappeared.
Well, we did our picks, by the way. Just saying, we did all of our picks.
Well, you guys are that's right. You guys are amazing.
Yeah,
Good job.
Apparently you picked the Cleveland Browns for every game. So yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about this reshuffle. 2 things. DBH buying minor league baseball like it's just going out of style, and then 2, the reshuffling in California. Like, what in the actual fudgesicles is going on?
Does it surprise anybody that they're buying base? They'll have every team here soon. So does it surprise anybody at this point?
No.
DBH?
And they're allowing it, which is even wilder.
Well, this California League shuffle reminds me a lot of like the Elmore Sports Group that they did a few years ago with the Missions and the Sod Poodles and the Helena Brewers and all that stuff at that time, the Rocky Mountain Vibes.
Yeah.
I mean, that was all Elmore Sports Group owned teams, and they were all making switches. This one just happens to be all located in California. But what is it? It's Rancho moving to Ontario.
Yep.
It's Inland Empire moving to Rancho, and then Modesto moving to
Inland Empire.
To Inland Empire.
Yeah.
So I guess that means that will change their classifications, I guess. Is that, or is it just changing affiliates with teams?
No, it's also the Mariners are also getting a new team. I just saw that on Twitter.
Okay.
Let's take a look here. What else? Inland Empire to Rancho, the Angels. Rancho to Ontario, the Dodgers, and then Modesto going to Inland, Seattle.
Yeah. So, okay. So it's really just changing affiliate. It's really just changing affiliates then.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Virgil. So,
I wonder if Mrs. Influencer is listening right now. So that means I need to go to Modesto, California, Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Richmond, Virginia, since those teams are leaving their stadiums after 2025.
Is Richmond getting a new stadium, or are they are they getting rebuild the whole stadium that they have?
I mean,
new.
new.
It's new.
Yeah, it's new. So hope she doesn't mind. We're going to be going to California, to Tennessee, to Virginia, and in between.
You're right, Zach. Eric the Peanut Guy is a DBH employee now.
They better not run him out of the.
Oh, oh boy.
Oh, that's war.
We're going to go riot in Pasco if they do.
For real,
right.
we will. So,
You know what we'll do? Well, kind of like how they built the giant Trojan horse. We're gonna build a giant Eric the Peanut Guy, vehicle and take it up to Giza Stadium.
A giant Eric the Peanut Guy bobblehead.
Yes,
there it is.
Let's do Chattanooga, but maybe skip the others.
Do I look like I slow it down, bro? The only reason why that she wants to do Chattanooga is because her best friend lives there.
Well,
listen, you're getting the baseball. She's getting the best friend. I mean,
I can meet you in Chattanooga.
Win-win.
Yeah, see, your future ex will he can meet you in Chattanooga. And I'm sure Donnie would too. He likes going there.
Hasn't Donnie gone there like 3 or 4 times already?
Yeah, but I thought they were supposed to leave, but apparently they said that they are staying there next year and then we'll leave in 20.
Yeah.
Patrick is close, she says.
That's right.
So, I don't like it. All I'm gonna say is DBH is getting close to be like, this is a monopoly and we're going to thanks.
Yeah, not that he's not invited, he just won't show.
Yeah, well,
I hate you all. I really
Well, you act like this isn't a actual thing that hasn't happened before. I just know.
What do you want me to do? Vegas, I had the tickets, I had the hotel, which by the way, I lost my money on the hotel. Did I tell you that?
Mm-mm.
You lost your hotel money?
Yep.
What's Travelocity thinking?
They said no, even so they said they allowed me to buy right before, like a day before, 2 days before, let me buy insurance. They said, no, you bought it too late. And then they deny me. All that money for the hotel, gone. Yeah.
They should at least give you a voucher.
No, they didn't give me shit. So
yeah,
I won't be doing it wasn't Travelocity, it was Expedia. So
I'm sorry.
Expedia can go kick fucking suck it.
Expedia.com.
There we go.
Expedia, fuck off. How's that?
I mean, you can sing that too.
Yeah, I'm going to. That's all Patrick said. I live in Chattanooga. Chattanooga was never slated to leave this year. 2026 was always the plan. See? Listen, two times already in this, this week, twice now, like our producer has been killing it. Just want to put that out there.
I mean, for people that didn't hear it earlier, I mean, like Hembo is a poor man's Virgil Brooks. I mean, like
100%.
Let's make sure that everybody knows that. I mean, Hembo couldn't shine Virgil Brooks' shoes. So,
we need to check with Virgil, but I don't think that's the jingle end.
Let's hear it. Sing it.
Expedia, fuck off. Yeah. I wonder if DVH will eventually be sold or absorbed by MLB, giving them absolute control of MILB. DVH is a conglomerate, right? Of different,
private
investors.
Equity. It's private equity, yeah.
Yeah. So there's nothing stopping them. They're quietly doing this too. It's like everybody's just like here. Oh, by the way, announced we just bought another one. So by the time this all said and done, they're going to probably own the majority of them. And then Major League Baseball is like, oh, we've acquired DBH.
Well, and I'm trying to remember who said this, but they made a good point. Major League Baseball loves this because the less owners they have to deal with when it comes to MILB teams, the better for them. And
this is not a good thing for baseball.
Well, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying
I agree with you.
Major League Baseball feels that way, but also major league teams love it because they can still tell all these teams what they have to do, but they don't have to give all of they don't have to worry about, like paying all the players, and, they can leave all the stuff they don't want to do to Diamond Baseball Holdings. So I don't know if it's publicly traded.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know.
I don't think it is. I wouldn't think so, but I mean,
I think it's private equity.
A lot of the time though.
Yeah. It's just something about it, right? That just, and then they're so secretive about it too, right? Because everybody, I'm sure all of you have tried to contact them. Eric, I know you did. I know I tried to contact them to get on the podcast, and then not one has answered.
And if you guys can't reach them, I sure as heck can't.
They responded to me.
They just said no.
Yeah, they're just like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, fuck off. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, they're like, no, I'm good, bro.
And that's basically more or less what they said.
Because they don't want to answer those questions. You know what I mean? They don't want to answer those questions. Why would they have to anyways, right? So, all right, guys, I think it's about that time. We're about to spend some good old fire time right here making some picks.
Yeah, and to give Brett an answer real quick, our esteemed producer Virgil said that DBH is a subsidiary of Silver Lake, which is a private company.
So. Yeah, so there it is. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Virgil.
All right. So speaking of Virgil, the producer, let's bring him in so we can go ahead and make our picks.
Hey, there he is. All right, Virgil. Virgil, you're killing it again tonight, my man.
And I'm stressing. I had so much stuff prepared for, like the Diamond baseball holdings. I was telling Ed earlier. I had the tweet already set up where I had that information, and then I lost it, and it took me 30 minutes to find it again.
And what was this information, Virgil?
All I had to do was just check the Ben Hill's page.
So there's that.
All right. So I already have Donnie's picks, so I will just go over the games. I will give the spread, over, under, and what ESPN predictor says on it. So first game we got is Ravens versus Giants. We have Ravens 16-point favorite. Over under is 42.5, and Ravens are favored at 81.5%. And Donnie has picked the Ravens.
So let me ask you this, Virgil. If they're only, what'd you say, 81%?
Yes.
How are they only 81% if they're 16-point favorites? Wouldn't you think that'd push them more closer to the 90+ percentage? That's crazy to me.
I would think so, but some of these percentages, like I said, I'm not sure in what basis they're using for these, but some of these percentages we're going to go over are really surprising.
But if you think about it, wasn't the Lions Titans like 13? Like the spread was 13 for the Lions. Like it wasn't. I don't feel like 16 was a lot.
No,
that just seems high.
Well, they will pick him. I know you always got these bettors that will pick the Giants, no matter what, right? So it's like, to even probably cover.
I think part of the thing that's got that spread is I think the veto's back. Because I think they got rid of
Drew Luck is hurt.
Lock, yeah.
Yeah, and something else to add, that line started at Ravens at 14, so it went up by 2 since then.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go first. Well, obviously Donnie, but give me Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna. I hate making this pick. Absolutely hate it because you guys know all year I've been picking against them.
You're picking the Giants, right?
There's no way in hell I'm gonna pick a dumpster fire like the New York Giants. I just can't.
Ed, we already have you down for the Browns.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah. Yep. They were the Browns. They were the Browns at one time, so there you go.
No, they weren't. As a matter of fact, they're an expansion team. Thank you very much, because we got to keep the names and colors. So suck it. I'm gonna
need you to calm down. No, Virgil, I'm gonna pick the Ravens.
Yeah, there's no one that's gonna pick the
Giants. Like Ed said, I'm not. There's no way in the world that I'm gonna be like Donnie and pick a dumpster fire like the Giants. So
I know it's late in the season, but Virgil, do you want to pick for fun with us?
Oh, sure, I will gladly do that.
I mean, why not? Just throw him in at this point.
Yeah. This is it. I like. So Ed's shady book is out and Virgil's professional computer program is in.
Yes.
Dude, speaking of that, my wife, so Darla was like, looking at my book as I was, on Sunday, I was like, checking them off and everything. Right? She's like, what are you, a bookie now?
Yes.
I am also picking the Ravens.
Good.
He's come for our personal belongings when we didn't pay out.
And for the record, my Rams and 49ers pick is just whoever wins the game now.
Perfect.
Hey, I mean, it's tied, so literally you could
Yeah.
pick one or the other, and it would still.
Did you pick over or under for that, Virgil?
I think I'm gonna stick with the under, which means they're probably gonna go over.
Right.
The floodgates are gonna open the second half.
Say,
Right.
I famous last words. I say that, and then we'll just watch them ball out in the second half.
Right.
Yeah.
The rain is gone now. Time to play.
Yep.
All right, next game we got is Jets versus Jaguars.
That game surely is in Germany, right?
I was just
Gotta
about
be.
to say that.
As someone who was born in Germany, I would prefer if you guys would stop talking about my birth country, please. I had to deal with that for weeks.
Listen, so good.
Oh my God. God, what a shit game.
So Jets are favored 3.5. Over under is 40.5. Jets are favored to win 62.9%.
Meaning this game is shit.
Pretty much. And Donnie has picked the Jets.
Get the hell out of here.
He did not go
his
with
own
the
team.
Jags.
He picked against the Florida Fighting Donnies?
Yes,
He
I have
did.
to. I'm double checking what he sent me, and he has the Jets.
Yeah, he's just trying to fight what he knows what's in his heart, and what's in his heart is Jacksonville. We all know that.
I hate this game. I
So do
absolutely
I.
hate it.
It's like, who sucks the least? I'll go. I'm going to pick the Jets only because of the quarterback. I mean, who is it? Is it Tyler? Sorry, it's Mac Jones against Aaron Rodgers, right? So I don't know. I know Aaron Rodgers has not played very well this season, but I mean, he still has some weapons, and it's the Jaguars. What else can I say? I mean, the Jets suck too, but I'm going to go Jets.
Okay. I'm not.
Begrudgingly.
Of course you're not.
So which by the way, did you guys hear that the team is cursed? There's some kind of curse, and then all of a sudden, they're someone is blaming ESPN for misinformation on the Jets. So just want to put that out there. Someone is more interested about other people putting misinformation out there than themselves, and just for that alone, I'm gonna pick the Jaguars just because I hate this man that much.
Okay, Mike Sellers.
Oh, is Woody Johnson trying to make accusations before he becomes ambassador again?
Oh God. I hate Aaron Rodgers with all my heart and soul. So just for that alone, Jaguars.
Jets, Jets.
Thank you, Mrs. Influencer. I can't do it with that dude. He's the guy. Guys, this is so bad. God forgive me. I'm sorry. He gets run over by a bus. I'm not helping him. I just want to put that out there.
You would
Just
probably
pick-
be driving the bus.
Possibly.
Yeah,
But that's neither here nor there.
yeah. Ed, if you find him, just take him to a dark place. He'll be all right.
I'm also going with the Jaguars. I'm just not sold on the Jets at all.
Me either, man. I'm not. And here's the thing, though, Virgil. I don't understand. There are two teams early on that all of these, so-called experts on this were saying, these are going to be playoff teams, right? Playoff teams. It was the New York Jets and then the Chicago Bears. Everybody kept saying that at the beginning, and I'm like, I don't see where they're getting this, because they're not a good team. One, the Bears are just a bad team, bad quarterback, bad coach, bad everything. And then the Jets, they have someone at quarterback who is an absolute cancer, who has done nothing but try to ruin two organizations already. So,
I mean, I get it. There were people that were thinking Oklahoma State was going to be a playoff team, and look how that happened.
oh God.
Go Pokes.
I love that what Mr. Influencer. He's probably so horrible because he sold his soul to the devil to win a Super Bowl back in the day. We really should check on Bell on that one.
All right, next game we've got is Cowboys versus Panthers.
Oh my God.
Panthers are a 3-point favorite. Over under is 43.5, but the Cowboys have a 52.9% chance of winning. And I'm not buying that either.
See, that's the how are they I mean, I know it's in Carolina, so you're giving them the points.
You're giving them the 3, yeah.
But because they're favorite, how are I don't know, whatever.
Jerry paid to make that happen.
I don't.
My guess is because their stats are just better.
Bryce has been playing better.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys, Cooper Rush, not good. Give me the Panthers.
Well, I'm in no rush to pick the Cowboys, so give me the Panthers.
Virgil, welcome to the DHC Sports Show. This is our nightly, daily thing. So sorry about that.
Yeah. Listen, we had to indoctrinate him the right way. Like
Matt Stafford, complete a pass. Come on.
I stopped watching. I stopped watching because I was so aggravated. Guys, I'm going to go with the Panthers as well. The Cowboys offense has been absolutely horrendous. The defense can't stop anybody. And actually, if you think about it, we've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks now. The Panthers have actually been very good against really good teams. They just haven't been able to close it out. So, I mean, I like the Panthers in this. Yes, I know they're only getting the 3 points because they are the home team, but and I agree with you there, Virgil. They are. I think they're getting the percentage just because of the stats alone. You know what I mean? And there was so many like the back and forth flipping and flopping of quarterbacks early on. So, but yeah, no, give me the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm also choosing the Panthers. I think that run game's really going to hurt Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Who did Donnie pick?
Donnie picked the Panthers.
Is he pretending to be a Carolina Panthers fan again?
To be a Carolina Panthers
man, because we know he's really not.
All right. Next game we have is Commanders versus Saints. Commanders are a 7.5-point favorite. Over under 44.5.
Oh, it went up.
Yes, I believe it did. I need to check to see what it opened at. Yep, that definitely went up. And then the Commanders are at 69.9%.
Nice.
Very nice.
Carr's out. I don't remember who's replacing him. I don't think it would matter whichever one they had. Give me Commanders.
Yeah, same with me.
Yep. I'm Commanders as well. I think Jaden Daniels has a good day. Although the Saints have been playing better under their interim coach, I will say that. He's got them playing a little bit better football.
Yeah, but they're not going to keep him as a coach, so let's be honest.
No, but I mean, credit to him. I mean, they've been playing better football with him, but I don't think it's going to be enough to beat the Commanders.
So if I'm reading this right, it'll be Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
Jesus. He's still in the league?
No, he's been playing with them, and
He's still in the league. He just got there.
I'm kidding. Relax.
Yeah. I mean, he might be a snake. He might be a snake in the grass, but he's still a quarterback.
Okay, I am also picking Commanders.
When are we going to get to any good games? I'm waiting for the good games.
Oh, they're coming.
No,
Next.
It's Jake Haener is starting this week. Haner.
Oh, so not even Rattler.
Not even Spencer Rattler?
Darren Rizzi, who apparently is their coach, named Jake Haener the starting quarterback. Trying to read more about it. But yeah, I was going to say Rattler didn't sound correct. He had been playing for Carr earlier this year, but I knew they had named somebody else. I just have no idea who this kid is.
He's from Fresno State. That's all I know.
Number 3. So,
all I know is he's not Jameis.
Yeah. So, I think we all picked the.
Okay, so Ed wanted a good game next. Too bad. We have Bengals versus Titans. Bengals are our 5.5-point favorite. Over under is 46.5. Bengals at 61.8%. And Donnie has picked the Bengals.
I would too. I am. I'm picking the Bengals. Titans are just bad team right now. They're just not good. So give me the Bengals.
Give me the Bengals as well. Love Jamar Chase.
Of course you do.
Love Joe Burrow. Go Tigers.
I was just going to say, go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Really good football program. Go Tigers.
I miss him as the head coach.
So do I.
Give me the Bengals.
See? You got them as well. Give me the
Donnie
Bungles.
picked the Titans, right?
Michael, calm down. That's not going to happen.
No, Donnie picked the Bengals. Now, if there was a certain backup quarterback playing that I maybe talk about every week, it's going to be the Bengals. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, no, you know that.
Mason Rudolph can't save them.
He can't save himself from Myles Garrett either.
Oh,
sir, that was attempted murder. We do not talk about that.
Hey, I do.
I know you
deserve that.
Oh no, he 100% did. Next game, Chiefs versus Browns. Chiefs are a 4.5-point favorite.
How are they only a 4.5-point favorite?
Well, they're on the road for one thing.
I got one word.
James. Not.
43.5 over under. Chiefs. Well, you're going to complain about this one, Ed, probably 58.8%.
So do I go with sleeping in the bed with Mrs. Influencer or with Ed?
No, you go with Mrs. Influencer on this one. I'm even telling you this one. They're like,
that's all right. She's sleeping on the couch tonight, so it doesn't matter what I choose, but give me the Chiefs.
Good man.
Yeah. So I think the Chiefs win this by Pat Mahomes throwing a pass, and it doinks off of the field goal post and randomly into a receiver's hands to win the game. I'm trying to think of a new way for them to win at the last minute.
I would buy that.
I said they've done everything. They've done everything else.
I was just gonna say at this point, anything is like don't win on a 2-point conversion. No, you know what? They're gonna win on a safety.
I was about to say safety.
You know, that's what they'll do. They'll win on a safety.
That's more realistic than what I said, but still, I'm all with Chiefs Kingdom. Give me the Chiefs. Love you, Jameis, but you're not going to win. Go, the Chiefs Kingdom wins.
Hell, I know that. It's the Chiefs. And I'm a Browns fan.
You are?
Unfortunately.
I'm a Jameis fan, and I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm a Jameis fanboy.
You would have thought that Jameis went to LSU.
That man's a national treasure. I don't care what anybody says.
This may be a little for the content. I'm going to pick the Browns.
Shut the front door. Hashtag for the content.
Wow.
Let me explain.
Thank you.
Let me explain why. Just at the past few weeks, the Chiefs are clearly playing down to their competition.
I heart you, Mr.
The last few weeks,
but they can't give up a safety. They're that bad.
I don't know why. I really just think the Browns are going to find a way to screw this up and win.
Wow.
Draft capital. Draft capital.
Mrs. Influencer is a big fan of yours, but not anymore.
No, it's okay. She has to learn how the real man was sooner or later. Okay. Next game we got. And Donnie picked the Chiefs. I don't remember if I said that or not.
No.
We already knew that. So
Donnie
okay.
picked the Jaguars. We all know what he picked. And
Next
by the way,
game.
Brett, if Jameis does a comeback and wins, I'll still be happy because Jameis is successful. He's a national treasure. There we go. Sorry, Virgil.
National treasure, but he didn't pick them. Next game, Dolphins versus Texans. Texans are a 3-point favorite. Over-under is 46.5. Texans favored to win 54.7%, and Donnie has picked the Texans.
I'm going with the Dolphins on this one. Listen, the Texans have been sputtering as of late. You know, they have not been that like last year. I don't know what's been going on with them. And in Miami, they're still not eliminated, right?
Not yet.
The playoffs, so
not yet.
They're fighting for a position in their playoffs. So I'm going with the Dolphins.
Patrick,
give me the Dolphins.
I'm going to go the Dolphins as well. I mean, I'm a little concerned about Jalen Waddle being questionable, but I mean, if Tyreek goes, I mean, and Achane has been playing well. Jonnu Smith, I mean, Tua's got weapons. So, in fact, I like the weapons he has over what the Texans have at the moment. Like ever since losing Steph Diggs and then Nico Collins has been in and out. I think the Dolphins have a really good shot in this game. So give me Tua and the Dolphins.
I like it. E-Man.
Give me Texans.
I like it. I dig it.
I'm taking Dolphins.
Hey, the 49ers are up 6-3. Just
Hey, a field goal.
Hey, guess how many catches that Cup has? As many as I do.
oh.
Congratulations on your win, Patrick. Go win that championship. Beat Mrs. Mayor.
Yeah, we all know that's not going to happen. I'm not even going to beat you. It's going to be you and somebody in the championship. We all know that.
All right. Next game, we got Colts versus Broncos.
By the way, Val texted me, and she's taking the Colts in this game.
Good.
I'll be sure to put that down.
Okay.
Broncos are at favored by 4. Over under is 43.5. Broncos 56.5% chances of winning. And Donnie has picked the Broncos.
He's been sucking up to Val anyway. Might as well continue with these picks.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to go for the content here. It probably won't happen, but I'm sticking with my boys. Give me the Colts. I'm ride or die with them, and this is again probably more for the content pick, but we haven't looked that bad. We haven't been looked great, but we haven't looked that bad in recent weeks. So give me the Colts. Why not?
Ed, president of the Bo Nix fan club, who do you pick for this game?
I like Bo Nix.
Yeah. But I do have to say Baker's been getting a little irritated because he's afraid he's losing his boy. So.
Well, I mean, I like Bo Nix. I've been a fan of Bo Nix since Auburn. So
was Bo Nix a Brown?
No, not even close. Give me the Broncos. Give me them ponies.
Eric?
Broncos. Patrick, your team's not doing anything for me this year, just like you don't.
Well,
so.
Okay, so who's actually been to Wichita? You want to take that one back?
Oh, now he's throwing a shot at both of you two.
Yeah. God, what'd I do? I didn't say anything.
I've been to Gwinnett too. So your point?
I stayed for a weekend, not 3 hours. Not 3 hours.
You treated me to a heavy rainfall. What am I supposed to do?
And I also got you a tour.
I'm also picking Broncos, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, let's go moving on.
I got you a pin. I got you a pin for you and your son.
What did Donnie pick?
Donnie picked the Broncos.
So
okay.
It's everyone against me.
Yes, you are
Pretty
the only
much,
person
yes.
that picked the Colts.
This dude's now throwing the ball to a dude named Hunter Long. What are we doing, Stafford?
Hunter Long.
Who?
Hunter Long.
I don't throw the ball to Cup. I don't care about all these other cats nobody's heard of.
Patriots versus Cardinals.
I love this.
I have to keep you guys on track.
I love this.
Cardinals are a 6-point favorite. Over under is 46.5. Cardinals favored to win 71.8%. Donnie has picked the Cardinals.
Of course he did.
You're more than welcome to move to Gwinnett County there if you want to,
so hostile.
I know.
Eric, if you speak out of turn, I'm going to pick you as the Patriots next time.
Wow.
Man, I
love this.
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Yeah, I can't.
I don't like Jonathan. I still don't like Jonathan Gannon, but give me Cardinals.
Yeah, same here. Cardinals.
I don't like Kyler Murray, and I'm still picking Kyler Murray. So,
yeah. Well, the thing is, Kyler Murray can play a video game and still win this game.
All right, this is going to be a fun one. This will be a fun one.
Okay.
Bills versus Lions. Lions 2.5-point favorites. Over under 54.5. Lions 57.5%. Donnie has picked the Lions.
Do I pick the Bills, who got embarrassed last week, or do I pick the Lions?
They got embarrassed. I mean, they made it a close football game at the end of the day.
They should have. It shouldn't have been that close. They were the better team. Look at them now.
But I mean, but it's not like they got blown out.
It's still like they should have won that game.
I mean, I thought the Rams played really well. I mean,
and they're not playing really well right now against an inferior opponent in the 49ers.
No.
Lions. Virgil wants access to a mute button for y'all.
Just going to leave that one alone. No comment there.
Good man.
Yeah,
Eric or Patrick, who do you think?
Eric is waiting for you to let him know so he doesn't speak out of turn.
Correct.
He did call you, Eric. He did call you.
Eric, I did call on you.
He
Yeah.
said, or Patrick.
Eric, you can pick.
Give me the Bills.
Patrick?
give me the Lions.
I mean, there's no wrong answer on this one.
I mean, technically there is. Whoever loses is the wrong
Right.
answer.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's a good game. You know, this is going to be
What? I mean, there is, Patrick.
Lions all the way. They are the second favorite NFL team because of their history of to Portsmouth.
Oh my gosh.
I am
Okay.
picking the Bill. I'm picking the Bills for this.
I like it. Okay. All right. I dig.
Okay, we go from that to Buccaneers versus Chargers. Chargers are 3-point favorites. Over under is 45.5. Chargers are favorite to win 51.5%.
With that vision of yes,
Virgil, you
Yeah,
recently improved the efficiency.
That is
of
my
the
that is
program.
my goal here. I definitely need some sleep.
I'm with you, brother. Bucks. I'm sorry. The Tampa Mayfields.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Give me the Tampa Mayfields as well. I'm going with Ed's boy.
Okay. I like it.
Eric,
Is Eric doing the Heisman?
I think is he in stasis? What happened?
I think he's frozen. Look at him.
Man, he looks like he's deep in thought.
He really does look at it. He's like, oh, this
The
game.
Bucs or the Chargers, bolt up or fire them cannons?
I don't know what to do.
I don't know. Fire them cannons or bolt up? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hold on, wait, guys. I heard him say Patriots.
I like
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He said something that may be the case. So
that may be the case. Yeah.
yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Chargers.
HB wants the Pats.
Yeah. He wants the Pats.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's bulletproof logic. That's solid. We're good.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to say Mr. Mayor to get some culture. He would rather have been with y'all. Rhonda.
He was trying to culture the man, and they just, he's like, I'd rather be picking games right now.
Yeah. Eric, did you inherit my internet?
Is that an update?
Unable to do something?
I
Can't hear
don't
you.
know.
There you go.
It just says connecting.
Whoopsie.
Man, you really did get my internet.
Yes.
We all got your internet tonight.
That's right. It's infecting everybody else and letting me have not a perfect night, but a somewhat normal night. So
I like it.
Give me the Chargers.
All right. Donnie picked the Chargers, and so have I. Next game, another good one. Steelers versus Eagles.
Oof.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Eagles
That's a good one.
are 5.5-point favorites. Over under is 43.5. Eagles favored to win 60.5%.
Oh my God. I can't.
Donnie has picked the Steelers.
That sounds like Donnie. Give me the
Hey,
Eagles.
man.
Go Birds.
My plan is working with the internet. I've been on the Steelers bandwagon for like all year. I'm not gonna get out of this one. I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Yeah, he's been. What it means is he's been on it 2 weeks.
No, it hasn't been 2 weeks. I've been with them since they started.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to slow your roll.
You need to slow your roll. You need to calm
I'm gonna
down.
need you to calm down.
Oh no, calm down.
That mute button sound pretty good right now.
Oh my God. Let me see. Can I do that? Oh my God, again.
Yeah, but see, if you can kick people off, you can probably mute them too.
I can't. Oh. I don't know.
But I can do the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, Eric, your pick for Steelers, Eagles.
Eagles.
Very intuitive right there. I like your insight.
Okay, 3 more games left. This is the last Sunday game. Patrick, not Patrick. Yes, Patrick, you are playing the Seahawks. Packers versus Seahawks. Packers are a 2.5-point favorite. Over under is 45.5. Packers favored 62.5%. And Donnie has picked the Packers.
Green Bay's traveling, and they're giving Green Bay 2.5.
Yes.
What was the other? Not the over under, but the percentage.
62.5% Packers.
Really?
And I checked the opening on that line to see if there's any shifting. That has not changed since it's opened.
Yes, we have. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks on this one. Sorry, Eric. I know that. Well, the Packers are still probably going to make it anyways, but like the Seahawks really need this one to stay ahead in their division. So, give me Seahawks.
Patrick?
You know, I have a feeling about this one. I'm going with the Packers. I don't know. And plus, I love Eric. So, go Pack, go.
What feeling do you have?
I don't know. I like the. I think Josh Jacobs is just on a tear, and I feel like he's carrying that team on his back, and that guy is just he gets touchdown after touchdown. So, I think I feel good about it. I feel good about what they're going to do.
So if you just jinx them, we're not talking anymore. Go Pack, go, baby.
That's okay. You can hate me.
I'm kind of siding with Ed on
good
this.
song too.
I already do.
I'm kind of siding with Ed with the Seahawks. I think they're really they've got more to play for in this case.
When we don't, we're trying to get the playoffs.
I just said they have
Playoffs.
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 You can hate me now.
Because I won't stop now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, so now we have the 2 Monday games.
Oof.
Which is weird.
First is Bears versus Vikings.
Good one, Mrs. Influencer.
Oh.
Mrs. Influencer, that is a great one.
Vikings are 7-point favorites. Over under is.
Listen, don't even bother. Vikings.
It's making my job easy. I ain't saying anything. The Vikings there.
Yeah. What about you?
But me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys, I'll
Vikings.
pull something out just for you guys.
And I'm guessing that Donnie didn't pick the Vikings, right?
Donnie did pick the Vikings. He also picked the Packers. I don't remember if I said that or not.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. And then the final game, Falcons versus Raiders.
These Monday night games are awful.
Well,
yeah, and they give us 2 of them.
Suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's one good team out of the 4.
Are we getting a Manning cast out of this?
Is this game going to be played in Saudi Arabia?
No.
See,
listen, they might be next. No, they might be next.
That's a showcase. That's a showcase for next year.
I didn't want to say
Berlin.
This guy's. So I changed it to Korea. Have them play that game in Korea.
Come on, that guys.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you putting it up there. Right
See, I was teaching him while you were away.
They're very good, Patrick.
Yes, it's only taken me a whole year to figure that out. So
Falcons are 4.5-point favorites. Over under 44.5. Falcons favored to win 55.8%.
That's it. Wow.
Listen, I'm only taking the Falcons just because the Raiders are that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just they're that bad.
And Aiden O'Connell got hurt again. So
he did.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if he got hurt so much to be out, but give me the Falcons as well. I mean, both teams are awful, but
God, they're so sus.
Yeah.
Two shit teams.
yeah. May I make a guess here? Like Donnie's 44th team is the Falcons. So I'm guessing he must have picked the Falcons.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Well, it's his 44th team of the season. So
correct.
I figured that's what he was going to do.
I like it.
Eric?
Falcons.
You heard him how he said it? Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm also going to pick the Falcons.
It's just, I mean, they're just, these Monday night games suck.
Well, this Thursday night game sucks too.
True story. Well, that has been happening for a while now, right? Like, I mean, these Thursday night games have been sucking for quite a while. Last week was a good one, but other than that, it hasn't really been that good.
Yeah. And whenever I try to watch them on Amazon Prime, the feed is horrible.
Is it?
Yeah. At least for me it is. And maybe that's my crap internet, but
do you think it's like all your hats just blocking your Wi-Fi signal?
Probably. Probably.
I mean, that's just the only thing that makes sense. Okay, so we got over-unders now. I'll pick Donnie's first since he can't change his if you guys pick that one. He has Bills and Lions over.
Really? And that's 54 and a half?
That is 54 and a half. All the other over-unders are in the 40s except for that one.
What, is he going by last week's, like with the
42-44 game, like 44-42? I think that's too high. I mean, they have the capability, but normally anytime you have a game like that, it's like 50 and a half, 51 and a half, but 54 and a half is super high.
Donnie, you got too much culture because that one is just, I don't know about you, bro.
Hamilton, go back to your play.
Oh man. I can I go?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got Cowboys and Panthers. The spread is 43 and a half. I'm going to go on the under.
Yeah. Not that kind of shootout, Donnie. Golly. Now, Eric, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Go for it.
I'm going to go. I know the line, the over under for Jets and Jaguars is 40 and a half. Give me the under on that.
God, two shitty teams too.
Yeah, that's why I'm going for the under. But just watch that one be a shootout.
Right.
That's the way it works.
Well, that's the usually because when they're two bad teams on defense. I mean, might as well just go for a shootout. So
yeah, well, I'm still going to go for the under.
And then we're going to call it. Oh, what a classic game!
Did Puka Nacua just get a touchdown?
No, a field goal.
Another one.
6-6.
Hey, what a game!
If you are a fan of punters and kickers, this is your game.
No, definitely not. 74 yards passing for Stafford. 74. 117 for Purdy. 117. This is terrible.
Yeah.
Give me the over on the Dolphins Texans.
I am going to be taking Bengals Titans under.
Oh, that's another good one.
Even
46
with
and a half.
But Cincinnati's offense can get
it's true.
All but like 38, so all but like 8 of it.
But the Titans haven't really been scoring that much though.
They've been a little bit.
I think Josh and Goff are going to be slinging it all night.
Nah.
Donnie, this is a family show.
Didn't you think that Purdy and Stafford would be slinging it all night, and it's 6-6 in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't use Stafford this weekend on Low Z.
Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have used Cooper Kupp. Congratulations, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, well, let's see. You have Brock Bowers is going to get you 20. You got Josh Jacobs that's going to get you 40 at least. You got, you're going to win.
Oh, hey, look, Puka Nacua has actually got me 11 points so far.
Yeah, because he's been targeted tonight.
Yeah, 50.
Would you guys like a bonus game?
Oh, please.
Army Navy.
Army Navy.
No.
Yes.
Army Navy.
I'll take Army.
Oh, yeah.
Look who showed
No.
up.
Hamilton, go back to what are you wearing?
Look at him with his
Get the dude
theater
off
hat.
the screen.
He is
Look at him
wearing
with
a
his theater
fedora.
Get him off the screen. Give me
Look at
Army.
him.
Look at that. It's my Christmas scally cap.
I like it. I am going Army.
I do love it when he gets all mopey. Oh, Eric Prophet getting all mopey.
I like it.
Yeah, can we put Mrs. Mayor on?
Hi, Mrs. Mayor.
Hi, Mrs. Mayor.
Here's the Auntie Mayor.
there's Auntie Mayor.
Hi, Auntie Mayor.
And there's Uncle Henry Mayor.
Hi, Uncle Henry Mayor.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mrs.
Hi,
Mayor.
Mrs. Mayor. You just instantly upgraded this show.
Thank you. Thank you.
But-
We got some good, got in the Christmas spirit tonight.
By the way, Mrs. Mayor,
Okay.
we're right now at 50-50 right now.
I see that. I see that.
Just putting that out
Miss-
there.
Mrs.
I
Mayor.
hear you.
Yeah, Mrs. Mayor, I'm going to get annihilated by Eric, so I was just happy to be in the playoffs with all of you.
My top wide receiver had 0 catches for 0 yards. You're going to be playing him in the championship.
Mrs. Mayor and Patrick in the championship.
Correct.
Yeah, you're going to annihilate me. Don't worry about it. I already know that.
I
I
just
don't
said
know.
that we're
You know,
50-50.
Ed may be able to pull it out this week.
No, Ed's not going to win.
Nah, Ed's not going to win.
Damn, guys.
Although, why do you have Kyler Murray over
Ed's
Jalen
like, I'm
Hurts?
right here, guys.
Right.
We
Hey,
know,
Donnie,
but that's exactly
Donnie.
why we're saying it.
Hey, Donnie, Army or Navy?
Man,
I don't know why you asked him.
I want to go Navy, but I think Army's going to win the game. But I'm going to pull for Navy.
Okay.
So what's your pick?
Let's get
What's
what kind
your
of
pick
answer
then?
was that?
Army to win.
Okay.
What kind of answer was that?
That's like saying the Coast Guard Army at this point.
Yeah. I was just
It's
going to
just,
say.
it's just saying that I'm gonna lose because I'm gonna be pulling for Navy, but I think Army's the stronger team.
Listen
right
here, Bill Belichick. Calm down.
Yeah.
Patrick, did you say a team yet?
No, I've not. Give me Army.
Army. Okay.
I like the. I always watch the Army Navy game.
Yeah, it's such a good game. Yeah. Classic Donnie. It is classic Donnie.
Oh my God.
Look at him being a thespian tonight too.
I
Man.
got to keep you guys guessing.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that thespian. Wait a minute.
What'd you
Wait, by
call
the way,
him?
we got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
How
You
is
know?
it that you didn't pick your favorite team, the Jaguars?
Exactly. That's what I want to know.
They're
Explain.
not my favorite team.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
No,
They are.
see, I pulled that stunt early in the season for hashtag content to fire them boys up, and
How'd that work for you?
Charlotte.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they were so disappointed that I was willing to bail on them that they just started turning this crap around.
I picked my 44th team of the season, and then they didn't win. You know, and I love my Florida Fighting Donnies. You know, they're my favorite team.
It's all about the content.
Wonderful team. of
Hashtag for the
year.
content, right?
That's
Well,
right.
Donnie, your content sucks. So
Hey, I'm back on the Panthers bandwagon. I have been for a while. Y'all know that, so stop it.
What? When did you get on the Panthers bandwagon again?
This is news to
After
me.
about week 5,
Ah,
Hey,
see,
by the
I
way,
got so lost in your weekly, hat selection of like, I'm going to pick the Browns. I'm going to pick the Packers. I'm going to pick.
really quick here, guys. I just wanted to put this out there. It just came out about 15 minutes ago.
Mhm.
Travis Hunter just made history, guys. He has been chosen as the Bednarik and Biletnikoff award winners.
dang.
He plays on
Meaning
both sides of the ball. So
Yeah, he is pretty much the best defensive player and wide receiver.
Wow.
No one has ever done that. So,
in other words, he's just been guaranteed the Heisman.
oh, that dude
He's-
is guaranteed the Heisman and guaranteed #1 pick in the draft.
I think Janty got robbed on that.
he's not even a top 10 wide receiver.
It's all about popularity. We all
Yeah,
know
him winning Biletnikoff surprises me.
that. So there it is. Just wanted to put that out there, boys and girls.
Got to keep them guessing, Shannon. Got to keep them guessing.
Anywho, and by the way, Quentin Ewers reportedly has a deal on the table from a team in the Big Ten for $4 million to transfer there next season.
Yeah,
I hope it's
because-
Ohio State. I hope it's Ohio State again. That'd be hilarious.
Oh my
Because-
god, I would
Wow.
die
Why would you? I mean, why would you do all of that at Texas and then bolt for another? I mean,
because they got
Because
Archie
Texas,
Manning.
yeah, I was gonna say Texas doesn't want him back. They want to start Arch at this point.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and they've
yeah, I
got a
guess
lot of
that's
money.
true.
They got a lot of money tied up in Arch. So,
Yep.
or they
So,
will.
What?
What's she saying about me, Donnie?
I'm
What's
going
she saying
Ohio
about me?
Who?
Out of here saying something about he's from Kansas.
She's just telling Auntie where all you guys are from.
Just tell her I'm the best one out of all of this. So just say,
Yeah. Donnie, did you tell them that you might as well be from Kansas because you represent Fly Wichita?
It's a place that he's never been.
I
once in
even
his
hear
life.
there's a little big, a screen that with your face on it all over Wichita.
There's not.
Oh, billboard, huh?
I could tell you one thing: if I hit the lottery, Eric will know it. There'll be a billboard. I'll
Post
buy
that
every
sucker on that
billboard in
billboard.
Wichita.
I was
Listen, you're
projected to
gonna-
beat you by 11, and now I'm projected to beat you by 1 point. Embarrassing. Because
Well,
Garrido
that-
just had a 16-yard
That's
run.
how,
so now
that's
you're
how
up to
one-sided
10.
it is, though. You were such a big favorite that you can even get no points and still be projected to beat me. You know you're still going to
It ain't
win.
over till it's over.
I was just gonna
It's
say it's
over.
not over.
It's over. Garrido
not
has
over.
10 points for you.
No, it's
Cooper
not.
Kupp had 0 catches for 0 yards.
Yeah, but there's also 12:28 left in the game.
Well, if he
you're
hasn't
acting
caught
like you
anything in
can't
the
get a
first
touchdown.
in the first
Yeah, you're acting like
40
you can't get a touchdown.
minutes,
Cooper Kupp
he-
can get yards very quickly. That's the way he plays.
he has to be out of the game at this point because he's only gotten 3 targets. 3.
Why would you take one of your top receivers out of the game when it's 6-6?
Because he must be hurt. Why would you not throw him the ball?
They would have
He's
given
a
you a
decoy.
touchdown with that.
He's a decoy.
Yeah, he does a lot of blocking for
Well,
Nakua.
that's why I'm going to lose. Great time
No,
for you
you're
not
not.
to show up, Cooper.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Puka.
Yeah, man, what a hat tonight, Donnie. I love it.
Good for you, Donnie. Great hat. How was the play? Was
Thank
it
you.
good?
How was it?
It was good. It was what did you count, Henry? 34 singing numbers. Yeah, it was a lot of singing, a little bit much, but it was just
Was
like 34 Christmas numbers.
He went to a musical and said there's too much singing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the
guy.
most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, Henry said you just had to be there. Last year
No, I
they did
don't.
White Christmas, so it kind of had a story to it and everything. This was just like one musical number after another, and that's all it was just different numbers, which it's fine. It's just that's a lot of singing.
It's a musical.
That's I know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
they
mean,
had a lot of comedy.
They,
in there
they have a
too.
lot of nerve. They have a lot of nerve singing. in
Nerve.
musical. They got
They,
some
they
nerve.
mixed a bunch. They mixed a bunch of stuff in there that was funny too. So they did a good job for a local theater. They do a really good job. So as far as the hat's concerned, I've got many of these. So these are my dress hats.
too many notes.
I like the dress hats. I like it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, it's very classy. Yeah, Mr. Oh, we never scored. Did he just get a touchdown?
No, 51-yarder to Nakua. Throw the football to Kupp.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, they can't hear you.
Yeah, but our audience can.
Oh my God. Oh, this is so good. I want to point out that a certain Portsmouth River Shark team is 10-4 in the average Dad Hat League and has 1 seed in the playoff.
He's
Ed is
talking about the league.
eliminated. Yeah, the other
He's
one.
talking about the league no one paid attention to.
I'm eliminated from that one, just so you know.
I'm in contention. I won that league last year, so I'm taking him down.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you know what? That catch really, now it has me slated to beat Mrs. Mayer as of right now. I love how fluid this is.
I know. I was gonna say, has she played anybody? Does she have anybody playing yet? Oh, she has. Kyler
She has
Williams.
2. Kyler Williams and Kittle.
Oh, Kittle's having a rough night.
3 receptions, 3 catches for
Yeah.
52
But
yards.
don't worry. Cooper Kupp will catch a touchdown here, and he's gonna be like, I knew all along.
No.
I honestly don't think he's playing.
Give that ball to Puka. Give it to Puka. Give him a touchdown. I need that touchdown.
At first, I thought you said give that ball to Pookie, and I was like, what?
Maybe that's what he calls Puka. We don't know that.
We
Yeah.
all exactly.
As far as these 2 weeks are concerned, he's calling him Pookie Nakua.
Pookie, what's up, Pookie?
What's up, Pookie?
Oh, guys, we're at the top of the hour. We're half past the hour. So, this has been a lot of fun as always.
Virgil, let me ask you a quick question. Where can people find you on your socials?
Oh,
I am over at Lost Gumble on Twitter and Blue Sky. I really do not post much anymore, but I am there.
Yeah, so I know most of our audience probably does, but if you're not following Virgil on social media, do yourself a favor and please do it.
my man. Oh, and by the way, just to make sure, Dad Hat 15, if you go to Old Ford Baseball Company, get 50% off of your purchase at the checkout. Okay, Brett, just making sure. Dad Hat 15. Dad Hat 15, guys.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
And also just a reminder about what Eric talked about earlier. Follow his Christmas beer journey over at I'm going to get this right.
Proside_beers.
Yes. So do yourself a favor and do that. I followed it last year. It's really, really good. So go give him a follow over there too.
The 12 Days of Beermas starts tomorrow.
Yes.
Is that's on Instagram, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Instagram, Proside_beers.
Mike just said, let him have this one, Eric.
And
you're going
not
down,
letting him have
Donnie.
anything.
Listen here, Bahumbug. Jesus.
Imagine that, another field goal. What is this, the SEC on Thursday night? Good night. Score
It's
a
like
touchdown.
it's like the Georgia-Texas game.
This guy over here thinks they're going to score 97 points in the Bills-Lions, and we expected the same thing from this game, and it's 9-6 with 5 field goals.
The difference is the one that they're playing is actually indoors, so they could potentially.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say that Wichita State was playing in college baseball against Tulane.
Man.
Hey, take us back to the early 90s. 91.
Wow.
Boys, it's been fun as
91,
always.
that's just hit different, right?
That was a shocker.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
On that
anyways.
note, you guys have a
See you
wonderful
next
night. We will see you guys next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
See
I
you
don't know
guys.
what's going on.